rebuilding, I guess, of the West Iron County Wycons football program. So they had been out, they hadn't had a team for a couple of years. And then this year ended up bringing back their program and won their first game since 2020. When I talked to them, it was right after they had won their first game since 2020. I believe that was the last year they had a team. And them all sharing the different details about the community coming out to support them. I believe they beat Lance. And just hearing those stories about like this historic stadium they have there, the community getting to come back out and be a part of that and seeing them get a victory was just like super awesome, hearing the different perspectives from the coach, being really happy for the kids talking about getting other kids to join and just having that kind of bonding experience and having it have that positivity at the end where they were able to come through and win. So I grew up about an hour east in Norway, and I have a ton of memories growing up of playing West Iron and playing them in football from 5th grade on. And they were just always kind of a mainstay. To learn that they hadn't had a football program for a couple of years was something that was surprising to me. And I just thought it was really cool that they were able to get enough support to bring that back. In interviewing the different players for that story, they never like gave up on the idea of playing football in high school. They stuck with it in a weight room and bringing different kids to kind of get involved in it. And then hearing them talk about the experience of getting the news that we were going to have enough people to have a team this year. That was just something that really stuck out to me and kind of sent me down a rabbit hole of like learning about different canceled programs at different schools and kind of connected to a story we did a couple weeks later speaking with the MHSAA and everything that goes into deciding when a program has to be canceled, when a team is, they have to make that tough decision. Like these kids only have so many years in high school, but we just don't have the numbers, we don't have the funding, that sort of thing. People might think like, okay, they had to cancel the varsity team, why can't the kids on JV kind of step up? And just learning about the different like safety aspects of that, even if you have enough kids, a 14-year-old playing against an 18-year-old in football, some 14-year-olds might be able to do that, but obviously it's not, it's a safety issue. And with some UP communities kind of having people move away, population decline, just the way they've kind of had to deal with that. You might think the football program's been around forever, it will be around forever, but nothing happens without people behind it. So whether it's like the marching band, that's just there, people might think, but you can't take it for granted because of all the work that goes into it. If it's like a cheer team, a dance team, football team, any sort of organization like that, I think it's important to show support for those sort of things because they're not just gonna happen without having the backing of a community.